Hi Enrique, I think that's how you pronounce your name. I actually needed to test my stream today, so that's kind of why I'm gonna stream a little bit. I just want to see the video quality. Hi Brunel. Yeah, the quality will be fine for this, but what I want to test is, because when I was doing my last live stream of the test, my video footage at, I think it was 480, where before it used to save it as 720, and I'm not exactly sure why, so I have to kind of go through all my settings again. So I'm going to be playing a couple of games. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming for. I may do 2 hours again. I actually need footage of my pattern with pinatas, but I won't be able to save that while I'm streaming, because I notice the quality isn't that great, so I'm just going to be practicing with it for now. Probably get killed though. Hi Johanna. This guy is lagging pretty bad. It's either him or it's me. It's like freezing in midair. Oh, I didn't even touch that guy. I think stalkers are worse than Kazakhs right now. Oh, that did quite a lot of damage to him. So what platforms do you guys play on? You're from iOS? I'm guessing some are from Android, right? Thought I'd be able to get one more shot, but it looks like we had 5 beacons there. Hi, Jan. Yeah, you're on Android, so my whole user interface probably looks very different to yours. Should change things up a bit here. Let me see. The user interface for Android should be nicer. Just trying to figure out what I should run on my next spot. Usually when I play solo, I tend to run sometimes my Fury Trebs, but that's only because quite often I get targeted. What should I run? Yeah, iOS hasn't received the update yet. That's one reason why it looks different. We're supposed to get ours end of this month, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We're probably gonna get it early next month. I want to run my Fury, but I'm not sure if I should. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll run my Carnage. Yeah, I'll run my Carnage. Good thing I didn't choose my Fury Treb for this map. It's pretty much a useless spot. This is going to be a tough battle, I think. Who do I have on my team? Yeah, I know a lot of I've heard all the stories about Android and all the plays that are hacking. That didn't go his way. Okay, so we've got 4 beacons on us. It's gonna be a tough one. Oof. I've got another rhino coming this way too. Whoa! Did you see his butt? Wow. Did a weird somersault. Hi Chio. Hi Arrow. Hi Vindicator. Yeah, iOS hasn't got their update yet. Just an FYI. Gotta rush this side because they're gonna get our side beacon. I find when on this particular map, usually when the team gets to the right side, quite often it's like a spawn raid. Got like pins coming out, you know. I don't know if I can get to this center beacon here. Nope. Didn't even know who was firing at me there. Friend request. Yeah, I don't add people to my game center though. I need to switch things up a bit here. So Leo. What do you want me to put on the Leo though? I've actually been meaning to try a Leo with Pinatas and Thunder, because I think that could actually work quite well against Rhinos. So I could try that if you want. Something random. Hi Pookie. Hi AJ. I will try. Okay, let me see. I'm not really a fan of the Leo. I find it really slow. But who knows, maybe it'll do well. Hi Benjamin. Hi Ken. Wow, everyone wants me all these requests. You know, I only have like 4 pinatas, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do... I think what I'll do is I'll do a Leo with... because I'm kind of curious to see how this does against like Rhinos and stuff. It's really slow though. I mean, 3 pinatas can do... that can actually do quite a lot of damage. This was back before we had the Rhino. The Leo with pinatas and thunder was actually quite terrifying. Especially if you were in a boa, it could actually do a lot of damage, but I'm not sure about now because it's kind of slow. Just wondering if I should run... I might do a plasma rhino. I don't know how this is gonna work though. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the Leo with magnums and thunder isn't bad. Although I'm not sure how it would do against like rhinos. Because the thing with rhinos is they will block all your plasma. This will be an interesting setup. I want to see kind of how this ends up working out. Tyranno Orkans. Well, both of them are actually good. It depends who you're going up against, and sometimes you can't really tell unless you have like a planned clan game or something. But generally, the Rhino Tyrann Magnum is, I mean, that's deadly. But if you're facing against a Rhino with Orc Pinatas, you're most likely going to lose because of all that splash damage. But a lot of top tier players, they usually run both. Like if you got a whole hangar full of Rhinos, some will run half. Hi Adam. These guys didn't even go for the beacons. They didn't even get our side beacon. Already lost 3 beacons to 1. Suppose they're gonna get our home beacon too. Yep. This is gonna be a tough game. Whoa. Bet you he wasn't expecting that. That guy up top is firing hydras at me. Just look at how much damage it does. It's like literally nothing. This guy knows what's happening. Yep, there he goes. Uh-oh. What the hell? I lost my thunder and I still got like almost 100,000 health. I don't think that shield's gonna help you. Okay. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. I only speak English. Coming through. Ugh. Yeah, the Leo didn't do a bad job. But you know why it did pretty well is because of the pinatas. It's pretty deadly, and when you're facing a rhino, once you fire, then quite often they'll think, okay, well that's it. But then you've got the thunder too, and the thunder does a lot of damage. Ugh. I think these guys are actually burning out. They've only got 3 players. How long have I been playing? I've been playing this game for over a year. Pinatas enter around. Yeah, I've actually tried that. And the reason why I tried it is because of the splash. Wow, it's getting crazy here. Something tells me I'm gonna actually have a pretty high score in this game. It's right to the left on me. Ugh. If you can't get a Fury, well, you're talking about the Fury Trident, right? The Carnage Trident actually isn't that bad. Especially if you got a couple of them, they can actually do quite a lot of damage. Hi Stefan. Hi Brian. Ooh, these guys are turning beacons on us. This might actually be a high scoring game. Yeah, pretty much. 1.1 million damage. How many beacons did I get? 5 beacons. Hi William. Yeah, you know, there's actually a chance that Pixonic might be working on a feature where you can sell weapons. They mentioned it before that they were considering it. I'm not sure if they're gonna kind of pull through with it. So it'll be interesting to see if they do. Because I think it would be... Even if I could sell some of my weapons and I only get like 25% of the value back, I don't mind. Because, you know, when I play at lower levels, I sometimes have to buy weapons, and like I would go to say level 4 weapons and it kind of look okay, then I'll upgrade everything to level 5, and then I play and I realize that I'm facing against really tough opponents, so I'll have to buy the weapon again and upgrade it to level 4. So I have a whole stash of like 5 different weapons that I'm never going to use again. I wish I could read your name. I guess that's in Russian. And nice of you to join my live stream. Banshee, I don't think the Stalker is really overpowered. I think it's more a matter of that there's a lot of players using the Stalker. It's kind of like with the Rhino. When everyone starts getting the Rhino, players are going to say that it's overpowered. So the tip on using the Rhino. A lot depends on what weapons you are running on your Rhino. If you're running like Orc Pinatas, then obviously you have to get close to the enemy. if you're running like Tehran Magnums, you probably don't want to get too close. You want to keep your distance. It's kind of like playing with a Griffin but with a shield. Hi Caleb. Annoying. Hi Gustavo. Oh gosh, don't ask me to translate that because I have no idea what you just said in Russian there. How long have I been playing? I've been playing this game for over a year. The shoots. You know what? I actually wanted to do a series where I run like sort of light bots. I'm planning on doing a series where I run a Kazak, a shoots, a Destria, Gepard, and a Stalker. It's gonna all be in high tier, and I want to see how long I actually can survive. Which is, you know, most high tier players would think that's insane, and it is insane because everyone's running rhinos and griffins with plasma weapons nowadays. So for me to survive in that, like, I'm not expecting anything crazy with that kind of setup. But it'll be interesting to see how it competes in these high tier games. This Leo is so slow. It's taken me 1 minute to get to this level. Let me see if I can get this guy here, because I think he's got lasers or something. And he doesn't even know I'm here. I want to get as close as I can. See ya. Oh, was this the guy that I killed? I think so. I think I killed him again. No, it was this guy. It was this other guy. Killed him again. Don't lose my thunder, please. Sweet. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. I wasn't thinking it was gonna do that much damage. Pretty much wrecked their whole team with just a Leo. That was actually quite funny. Technically speaking, we're losing right now, but we've got 6 players versus, say, 3, so I don't know if it's worth me even pursuing getting beacons right now. There actually is a clan system on Android, it's just that the developers had to disable it. What happened was after they released it, I think they ran into problems, so instead of it running with full of bugs, they decided to just disable it, and they're working on a fix right now. So I would imagine within the next couple of weeks we may see another update, which will allow players to at least use the clan system on both platforms. That's just my guess. I don't know what their plans are, but I'm pretty sure they're close to fixing it. Ooh. Hi, Demon. Yeah, I'm playing on my iPhone right now. That Leo has paid for itself. That's quite interesting, actually. But what's funny was in the previous game, I lost my Thunder and I had like 100,000 HP left still. Hi, Judith. Okay, so that's the Leo. I think someone wanted me to run a Rog. I think the only thing that I really like about the Leo is that it has, well, that it has the heavy weapon slot, which is nice for the Thunder, and it has a lot of health. But I generally don't like running the Leo because it's just too slow. Yeah, the chat. Yeah, I think before I had like 1 point something billion, right? My last stream. I tend to accumulate a lot of silver when I play. Rog with 2 orcs. Yeah, I'm out of tune with my Rog orcs. It's a bot that I don't really play much with. Let me see what I can put. Yeah, the Leo turns pretty slow. Like, I'm not... that's one thing that I don't like about it. What I will do is... let's take these weapons off. I wish there was a button which just allowed me to unequip all the weapons on the bot with one push. I think that would be helpful. It's kind of a pain to kind of go through every single weapon. Iron. There's actually a lot of top tier players that do use the rod. And to the Russian, hello. Sorry, I can't read Russian, so I don't know what your name says. It's gonna be an interesting lineup. Let's see how we do with this. Hi Danila. I probably pronounced that wrong, so apologies if I did. What is with the medium missile? What do you mean? Yeah, the Griff has more firepower and health, but the Rog is quicker, so you can actually get beacons, and it has jump. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get sent back to hangar? I think so. Yep. So much for that game. Okay, let's try this again. There's actually, I've run into a lot of high tier players that do run Rog Orcs. Hydra? Yeah, I don't have a Hydra. The weapons that I equip my bots with are all high damage, and they do damage very quickly, so... And that's not one of them. These guys have a lot of fast bots. Looks like they've got a Rog there too. And another one here. This one's got oh. Oh, in the corner. Looks like we only have... Oh, okay, I thought we only had 4 players. No, I don't play World of Tanks. Oh, you didn't take any damage or what? Looks like my team's having trouble even holding our own beacons on the right side there. We have 3 guys on the left and they can't even get centered. Jeez. Yeah, stalkers are, you know what, like when you catch them out in the open, they're usually very, very vulnerable. They tend to run for cover just because that's the only way that you can play them. Oh, he decided to drop by in front of me. Guess my whole team got slaughtered. Hi Hunter. Hi Aaron. I don't know what my team was doing that whole game. It seemed like they were either hanging back or we were shorter players. So let's see. Okay, 3 of our players died. They lost 3 bots and they were out of there. Wow. Let's try that again. Yeah, splash damage is a good way to kill stalkers. If you to come out of stealth, or even if you get them just before they get into stealth, you can still kill them. You fire at them just as high insanity. Yeah, I'm not gonna be buying another Fury. I think it's a waste. This game, we'll see. That's if the game loads up. I might Trident Carnage. I'll. Whoa, lag. Yeah, I have 6 Turons now. Let's see, what does this guy have? Ooh. That's one thing that I do not want to get involved with. That guy will shred me alive. What the hell is he firing? Is he firing at me? There we go. Oh, chip it. Uh-oh. Guy called his buddies. I should get this guy here first. Ugh. Do I buy gold? Sometimes I do buy gold. It's more just to speed things up. Like if I have an idea for like a video series on my YouTube and I don't have the resources, then sometimes I do have to spend gold for it. What does this guy have? trying to get as close as I can to this guy to take him out. Who the heck is shooting me? Jeez. Everyone disappeared. That ain't good. I think I lost connection here. Yep. Oh, no. Players are back. Yeah, usually when that happens to me, I try to stand still. I don't try to abuse the position, because I know some players will move and then they get beacons and stuff, and then all of a sudden they appear behind an enemy. I try not to do that. Whoa. Should have locked on this guy. Where did this guy come from? I think by the time I get this, yeah, it's game over. Yeah, I'm playing in gold tier right now. Okay, I'm gonna do a little experiment here because I'm kind of curious to see how I will do. That's weird. How I would do if I were to run like just light bots. I want to see how long I can survive, because I want to do a series on it, and it's going to be a series to see how effective, if at all they are effective, light bots are on the battlefield when facing all these heavy bots. I'm probably going to get slaughtered, but I just want to see if you even stand a chance. So this is going to be quite a challenge, because if I run into a clan, I'm going to be decimated within like minutes. No, I don't play Clash of Clans. The clan feature is, well, the last update for Android, the clan feature was actually part of that update. So you guys have a different user interface than iOS does. And that was supposed to have gone, well, it was live for a short time, but then they disabled it. They disabled it because it wasn't working, so they decided to fix it, and then obviously they're going to bring it back later. They're going to make it live later, so that's something that you can expect in the future. See, I gotta try find my Destria. I'm actually wondering what I should run on it. Like, I have, where is it? This one? Nope. That one. There we go. Maybe I'll run like pinatas on here or something. Magnums? No, I think I'll do like pinatas on here. This is gonna be funny. I could also run... No, I wouldn't run aphids. Where's my Gepard? I'm gonna run aphids on my Gepard. That's what, after this I will try the, because I think someone wanted Carnage Trident, so just remind me after I'm done here to test that out. Hi, one. What is a Stalker? Level 2. This is gonna be funny. I want to see how long I survive in this. Okay, so I'm gonna play high tier, but these are the bots that I'm gonna use. I'm probably gonna get slaughtered, but we're gonna see how long I can survive in this. My guess is I'll probably like be dead in like 3 minutes. Ooh, what do I pick? I don't even know what to pick. I've got such crap bots right now. I'm gonna have to like hide behind this griff, because if I get shot by Trebs, I'll probably be like half my health would be gone. Ugh. So he's hiding behind a wall and I'm charging forward in a Kazak. Yeah, it's gonna be, I'm gonna get slaughtered. Okay, I got a beacon, that's always good. Whoa! Oh, my health. Oh, oh. Smart for the camera. I don't think that's gonna help you. I've got my weapon blown off too, but I got the beacon. Oh my god, a Destria. Okay, this bot only has 87,000 health. If I get hit by Trebs or something, like, I'm not gonna have any health left. Ooh, I think I hit the ramp. I don't want to get close to this guy because this guy will shred me in like seconds. I pretty much have to fire and then fall off the ramp. Oh, I got some of him. I'll hide behind this rhino. Oh! Dude firing pins too. Ugh. Okay, this thing has more health. It has 93,000. The shoots kind of reminds me of a dinosaur for some reason. Like when it runs on the side. Have you ever seen the shoots run? It kind of looks like a dinosaur. You know, it's funny, we're actually winning this game so far. Oh. Well, as long as they don't get the center, we're good. I only have 2 bots left. My Gepard and... Oh, but one of our guys are getting their beacons too, so that's good. Oh, I think that guy's in a rhino or something. This is going to be a bit tough. Oh. It's almost dead. Oops. I think I killed him. don't know how long I can actually last with this. Why hello here. I need to see if we can get this beacon because whoa. I think I'll be able to get it with the Stalker though. One faction. Yeah, I don't really follow the whole faction thing. You mean like the Destria, the I think Fury, and I think is the Griffin one of them? They're all in the same class, you mean, right? Somehow I still got 10 gold. X-Troy, the problem that you're having with... I'm assuming you're on... Yeah, you said you're on Android. After the last update that Android players got, Pixonic had to disable the whole clan system, and I think friends as well, because there was a problem with it, so they disabled that feature. They're working on a fix right now, and I would imagine that there's probably going to be a fix within the next couple of weeks. Like, it should be coming pretty soon. So the problem that you have, you're not the only one that's experiencing it. I think pretty much all Android players have that. So Pixonic, the developers are working on it right now. And yes, I'm feeling better than before. I still have a cough that kind of crops up every now and then though, which is why I haven't been live streaming, because I don't want to like stream and then cough into everyone's ears, which is basically what you'll be hearing. I'll be bursting your eardrums. Do I know how to get unbanned from what? I'm assuming you were caught cheating or something? Why would you be banned? Hi Sid. Yeah, once you're banned, if Pixonic catches you cheating, that's it for that account. You lose everything. Yeah, why were they caught cheating though? Or why was that account banned? Because I don't believe you can get it unbanned. So you will pretty much lose everything. Stalker between against a Gepard. I think the Stalker would win because of stealth. Yeah, there's a good chance you're not going to be able to get your account back. If they banned you for whatever the reason, you could write to them and ask. But like I said, if that account was, like, if you guys were caught cheating, then the chances of you getting it back is 0. So you lose everything that you had in that, whatever that account had. I think the VTS is better. between the golem. The Vityaz actually has more HP than the golem does. The only thing that the golem has more of is what has a medium weapon, which is nice to have. So it has the Turan. Ugh, someone shooting in the back. That guy's determined to kill me. How the heck am I surviving so long in a Kazak? Wow. I actually did some pretty decent damage with that Kazak. And it only has one to run, and I didn't even have much health. This Destro will probably like die pretty quick. The Carnage, I actually prefer the Double Thunder. The Double Thunder can do more damage than the Trident can. Especially if you happen to be like in a position where there's a lot of players. Oh, this guy's... Soga wants to kill me. Oh, jeez, I almost thought I was gonna crash. That's so funny, a Destria. Yeah. Was that a rhino I took out? I think I took out a rhino. This Destry is so funny. I don't know how I survived this long. Busted up leg. Oh. Hi, Chris. Ugh, the chute is busted up. Ugh. Those guys are just camping on the right side here. I want to see if I can take them out. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get shot. Someone was asking me why do I fire my aphid single. It depends on the bots that I'm playing against. Something like a Leo, they tend to like a lot of their HP, like I can take a lot of it. Like a Leo has a lot of surface area, or like the Griffin, I will fire all of my aphids on them. Holy crap, 658,000 damage? That's not bad with the lineup I was using. That's funny. I was using a disc trigger. Hi Dalton. If I was doing only medium bots, I'd probably be running a lot of boas. No, I don't. There's not that I'm aware of. I don't think Vox is gonna expand into Android, because right now we're pretty. I would say we're pretty big clan on iOS. We have over. I think we have like 46 members or something, which is pretty big. We have 2 leaders who help to manage the clan. So if we were to kind of expand into Android, we'd have to get another leader to help manage that. I think it's going to be a bit too much. But who knows? Corner shoot this guy. Come on, kill him. Ugh. There we go. Kazak vs Vityaz. I've been playing this game for over a year now. No, I don't record my stats. Yeah, I'm not into my stats so much like everyone is. You know, when I play the game, to me, it's all about winning. I don't care if I have 0 kills. It's about winning because I want the gold. How many times can you use a test server? Well, the test servers, when they announce it, it only runs from a particular date and time. They usually only run it on weekends, but the last test server, I believe, was run during the week. So what they would do is they would say, okay, well, for example, like I don't know, what's today's date? Today is 29. Okay, so generally what they would do on Facebook, they would post that they're running a test server from 30th, 31st. And it's going to be from, say, 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And those are the only times that you can play on a test server. So that's usually how it works. What the? Speaking's not changing. No, I think it was changing there. I had to get away from it. That's weird. This guy's running from a Destria. How stupid is that? Run! It's a Destria versus a Golem. Don't be scared. Oh my god, this is actually quite funny. I know that guy was running from a dish. You know why he was running from me though? And this is why I always say that your hangar should consist of mostly close range bots. His golem had a Kang Day on it. And a Kang Day is it's only effective when you're running, you know, you're trying to get something long range on the enemy. But once the enemy is within range, like very close, it's actually useless. Because chances are you're gonna miss with it. Please don't see me, please don't see me. Assault mode. Yes. Taken out by shoots. See if I can take out this guy. This guy's in a griff, I think. You know what's funny? I don't even think he saw me. He does now. Yes, there's another kill. Shoots power. He doesn't, well, I guess he, if he watches my videos, he'll know that it's maxed out, but there's a lot of players that use my name, or the fake ones, that aren't maxed out, so he wouldn't have known. Yeah, I get a lot of my gold from playing the lower levels. I don't do it as much now as before. But a lot of my viewers that have tried it out, they've maxed out some of their hangers with that approach, and some have even got their fifth hanger slot. So it does work. It just takes time, and you've got to be willing to put in the time and play the game a lot in order to get all of those wins, all of the gold. How long would it take to... what are you referring to? Okay, who's gonna be first? I'll run with this. It's funny, there's another Destria. I've actually seen a lot. Maybe it must have to do with me running all these light bots. Yeah, that's about right. 1 month. I mean, if you're making about how much? If you're making like 300 a day, and 300 gold a day actually isn't that much, because you're pretty much given about 70, I would say about 60, 70 gold for free. That's from doing the daily tasks. If you play a couple of hours a day, you could easily make 300. Carnage or Rhino? I think it really depends on the situation, because most cases you would say that the Rhino is better. What the heck? But I've also taken a lot of Rhinos out with the Carnage. I've done a lot of damage with the Carnage Thunder. How on what? Let's see if I can get around this Rhino. Whoa, this is not a place I want to jump into. Stick him up. What the hell? If I just commit suicide? Rhino got all scared of me. Yeah, I think both of those bots, a lot of the top tier players will all use Rhinos, which I can understand because it has a shield and it has the HP. But I wouldn't say the Carnage is a bad bot. Like, if you have Thunders on it and you're in like a boa or even a Rhino and a Carnage like charges you with thunders, it is actually quite terrifying. I'm not gonna kid you. If they catch you off guard, they will take you out. You wouldn't even have a chance to react. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh. Is it a good sniper? It can be. I rather run a Carnage Trib than run a Natasha Trib, because the Carnage has speed and it has a shield. So, but again, it depends also what the enemy has. If the enemy has Trebs, then it's just gonna go right through your shield. But if they're firing something like Kang Gaze at you, your shield can come in handy because it'll block all of it. Ugh, I got stuck. Yeah, that's the only thing bad about the Carnage. Sometimes you're with a group, and let's just say there's rhinos behind you, and you're in front. Your shield can block all the orcs and pinatas if they're running splash damage weapons, which can get quite annoying because you know, sometimes you need that splash. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to win this game. We're actually out making right now. Oh, I actually killed him. Didn't think I would do that. This guy's shooting me. Yeah, move on my way. What if I can get this side beacon? Uh-oh. Froze. Yeah, the shoots of the Zeus. One Zeus actually doesn't do that much damage. I use the thunder because I can utilize the shoots, the speed of the shoots, to get close to the enemy, and then I can just use the thunder because it's really effective at close range. Not sure if I can take this guy out. Oh, maybe. If we win this game, that's gonna be oh man, they've got one of our beacons, our other beacons. This is a close game. One of our players needs to get the beacon though. Oh my god. We've got to get this beacon. This is like 3 vs 3. This is actually pretty exciting. I'm hoping that our player back there is able to take him out, because that guy could get our home beacon again. I'm trying to keep my distance from this boa, because usually boas with thunders are pretty deadly. So if I can kind of wear him out and then take him out, I can get the side beacon again. Ooh, this is going to be close. Can't let this guy get it. Oh my god, he's going to get it too. Holy crap, this game's close. I don't think we're going to be able to win it. Yeah. Damn. That was too close. That was actually a pretty good game. Russian death button is... Yeah, that's the Russian death button is the Griff with Columbus and CRV pins. The reason why we call it a Russian death button is because if you play on the Russian servers, all the Russians tend to run it. It's like their favorite bot, and some of them even have 2 in their hangar, which is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna change things up again because someone wanted to see the Carnage with Tridents. So I'll be doing that, and then that's gonna be at the end to my stream because I wasn't planning on actually streaming too long today. Oh. So I'll play one game with that, and then I can answer any questions, and then that will be the end of the stream. Who knows, I might even stream again tomorrow. Hi Peter. Yes, this is my personal account. This is the one that I've been using for like the past 1 year and I think almost 2 months now. So, let's see, what should we run? So I'm gonna run the Carnage with Trident, and then we'll just supplement that with other bots, and we'll play high tier again. Yeah, I don't know what time I'm gonna like, I don't have a schedule for my streams right now. It tends to be all over the place, and I don't want to say these are the exact times that I'm going to be streaming. If I do stream, it's more likely going to be on weekends actually, but I'll try to see if I can come up with a schedule. Hi Vlad. Need my griff. My level griff. Yep, that's level 12. Actually, I'm gonna take a short break, like 5-minute break before I play this game. Because afterwards I'm gonna be answering some questions. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna take a quick break before I start this game. Who knows, I might play actually 2 games. I'll see how it goes. And then we'll do a Q&A thing at the end. You were the Carnage. So I'm just reading some of the comments here in the chat. The reason why I don't use an Natasha is because it's just too slow. Personally, I would never get the Natasha. Like, I have a Natasha in my hangar, but it's not max at all. It's just the level 6, which is what level it starts at. Yeah, I find the Natasha too slow, but you know what? It doesn't mean that I don't know how to use it. I could use it, but I would end up ditching it pretty early. A lot of new players, they tend to get the Natasha, but then they only have like 3 or 4 hangar slots, which is probably what you don't want to do. If you're going to get a Natasha, I say do it only when you have 5 hangar slots. But it would be a better idea to get the Fury. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, I haven't really been spending my gold on much stuff, so that's why I have a lot. I'm just letting it accumulate. The Stalker I would use for lower tier games. If you need to mine a lot of gold, you plan on making a lot of gold, I would use a Stalker in your lineup. That's why I recommend to get the Stalker first before the Rhino. I know some might actually disagree with me, but if you're mining gold, and it's usually the ones that disagree are usually the ones that don't have to mine gold, they just buy gold. But if you are mining, I recommend getting the Stalker because it can be handy having that stealth when you're going for all the beacons. Oh, thought maybe I'd knock his, looks like a Leo or something. One thing I like about the Trident is the splash damage range. It has a very wide splash damage radius, which is really nice. When you're running 3 of them on a Fury, it can do a lot of damage. That guy doesn't know where it's coming from. I am probably gonna get killed here. Yes, I know there's a stalk on the right side of me. But I'm not focused on him. I'm focused on taking this rhino out with my tridents. A lot of players, one of the things I find a lot of players are asking is how to break the rhino shield. You know, the best thing is to just avoid it altogether. If you have splash damage weapons, you don't have to worry about the shield at all, because you can take them out. Oh, didn't kill him. Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise tactic. Good thing that Boa was there. Kind of needed that those orcs. Okay, so I've been streaming for like 2 hours now, so I think I'm gonna end it here. But I'll do a Q&A thing, so if anyone has any questions, I can just answer it before I leave. Yeah, I can't remember when this game came out for Android. I know it's really new, like it's not even a year. I think it might be like 6 or 7 months. This game has been out on iOS for over 2 years, apparently. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming too long because what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting up the stream on my YouTube. So once this is done, once it's finished processing and everything, then it's going to be up on my YouTube. So you'll be able to watch everything. I created a playlist for my live streams, so I'm going to make sure that it's up on there as well. How can you friend people on Android? I think that feature might have been disabled, like the whole friends and clan thing on Android after the last update, because it wasn't working, so the developers disabled it. It's only going to be temporarily, so once they've fixed the problems, then it's going to go live. The best spots for the Orkin, if you only have one, I would probably run a boa. So if you have one Orkin, I would run maybe a boa with thunder. But if you've got two, you could run it on a Rog if you have a Rog. You could run two on a Griffin with pinatas and do a death button, or you could do that same setup but on a Rhino. But if you only have one, I would run it on a boa. When should we expect the clan update to come out? I think it's going to be coming out pretty soon for iOS. I know we scheduled to get one, they said at the end of this month, but I'm not sure if it's going to be the end of this month. I think it's probably going to be the beginning of next month, but it's going to be within the next couple of weeks. Good mid-range bots. It depends what you're running. I find a lot of the newer players tend to focus more on the robots than the actual weapons, but it's the weapons that do the damage. So for example, I think a good way to approach it is, if you need something that's medium range, look at the weapons that can do damage at like 500-600 meters. If you want splash damage, obviously you're going to be looking at CRV pins or Columbus, maybe the Trident, and then look at what bots which can equip those weapons with. So let's just say you're looking at something that's medium range. I would probably look at the Griffin, and I would put CRV pins and Columbus on it. Or you could also do a pattern with 4 CRV pins. But in higher tier games, I would say that the Griffin is a little bit better, just because of the rhinos that are starting to roll out. Yeah, if you focus more on weapons, I think you'll understand the game better. Too many players, I find they focus too much on the robots, but it's not the robots that do the damage, it's the weapons. So make sure that you are covered for the different ranges, but look at the weapons that can do the damage and do the job. So if you're going to do something like close range, look at the weapons that can do a lot of damage, 300 meters and under. So you're looking at like the Thunder, the Orkin, Pinatas, Tehran, and Magnums. So those weapons in particular can do a lot of damage close up. The Aphids too, but the Aphids I would say is a little bit more advanced. Hi Anthony. Which Griffin loadout do I usually start out with? It depends on the map, and it depends who I'm playing against. it also depends on like basically what like bots I have. Like for example, if it was say Dead City and I was running 2 death buttons which had, so this is a death button here. If I had 2 of these in my lineup and I started on say Dead City, then I might run both of them first, or I might leave one until the end. It depends. A lot of what I roll out depends on the situation, depends on what's happening in the game, it depends on who I'm facing and what they are rolling out with. Like for example, if I see a lot of rhinos at the start, then I'm probably going to roll out all my splash damage bots. So if I have orcs and pinatas, CLV pins to lumbus, I'm going to probably use that. Which Vox player did you run into? Because we have a lot of fakes. I think our one leader was saying that we have, I think, over 90 or something fakes on iOS. If you see any on Android, they're all fakes because we don't have an Android division. Yes, I did see the clan. I did see Vox in the clan video. It was, I think, near the end. How do you know what map you're going to get when hitting the start button? You don't. It's all random, or so they say. The fastest way of getting the Orkin, I would say, is to play at the lower levels and make your gold quickly. That's how I got my Orkins. Yeah, your weapons should be higher than your robots, because they are what do the damage. If you want to make a lot of silver and you want to rack up your silver, then you've got to play with high level weapons that do a lot of damage and they do it quickly. Hi Fist. Bye Chris. Anthony, we have a lot of fakes that use the exact same tag that we run. So that's why I was asking you what name, and I could tell you if they were a real Vox player or they're not. What can I say about the Bastion? Well, I was talking to someone from Pixonic like a couple days ago, and he was telling me that there were a lot of developments with the Bastion, but they will probably be releasing like a Facebook post on it. So if you want to stay up to date and to know like what's happening with the game, I would suggest following them on Facebook. I know that they released a post. They had a recent post on Facebook actually recently. I don't know if it was yesterday. It was a couple days ago, I think. And they were mentioning that I think that they're going to be working on a second map. So we're going to have 2 new maps soon. So that's going to be exciting. Hi Paul. Yeah, Vox Pilot would be a fake. How can you get mail for a test server invite? If you've submitted your application, you will only get that email when they run the test server. So for example, if I haven't registered right now and I submit a form, I won't get an email back from them until they run the test server. So let's just say tomorrow they had a test server running. I would most likely get an email from them either today or maybe even an hour before the test server starts running. And that will have all the details of how to connect. They usually they make a Facebook post during the period that they run their test server, and it usually has a link with all the details and instructions on how to connect. And when I'm running my my live stream of the test server, I usually put it in the video description. What should you put on a Carnage when you get it? It depends on what your gameplay is. Do you prefer like playing close range? Like, are you going to be using it for close range, or are you going to be using it for medium range? Andrew, I don't believe so, because I haven't submitted an application form for the last, I think, 2 or 3 test servers. If you're gonna do long range, then I'd probably run 2 trebuchets on the Carnage. But if personally for me, I prefer running Thunders, because Thunders do a lot of damage. You have to learn to get close to the enemy though. Quite often when I run my Carnage with Thunders, my games, I end up doing over 1 million damage or close to it. And that's usually because of my Carnage. It's not all games, but I find a lot of my games, I rack up a lot of silver when I run that bot. The other 2 options is to run a Carnage Trident, which is what I have now, or Double Zeus. Nope, I don't speak French. Hi, Anime. See you, Enrique, and thanks for tuning in. Okay, so are there any other questions? Because I will be signing off pretty soon. So if you have any questions that you'd like, I mean, I'm pretty good with my responses. I usually get an email when someone comments on a video, so you don't have to spam like multiple times on the same video or multiple videos. Like, I will get an email. And even if I don't, then you could always tune into my live stream and ask me through my live stream. Hi, Rockstar. Yeah, Anthony, I wouldn't focus so much on the Zeus. I think if you're gonna be spending gold, spend it on the Orkan. Rockstar, yes, I play on an iPhone, so I'm an iOS player. I don't play on Android. And I believe I ran into you the one time on Dead City. Carnage or Rhino first? I would get the Rhino first before the Carnage. But both of them are good bots. Like, if you know how to use a Carnage, it can be deadly. Rog with Tehran and Orkan, or 2 Orkans? I don't like mixing up my weapons. So I would probably run a Rog with 2 Orkans. I think if you're going to be doing a Rog, you either run 2, like, double Orcs or double Tehrans. I'm not really a fan of mixing it up. I think you can do more damage if you keep the weapons the same. Griffin or Rhino? Again, it depends what you're running on them. I think it's more of a personal preference. I prefer the Griffin over the Rhino. I mean, there's some cases where I find the Rhino kind of helpful. If I need to kind of charge through enemy fire and hold down a beacon, then I can see the Rhino being effective, because you can't really do that with the Griffin. But at the same time, the Rhino can't jump. And with the Griffin, it can attack and then it can jump back. The Rhino, once you charge, you have to stay committed. So in a sense, it's almost like a suicidal bot, which is what I don't like about the Rhino. See you, Yazin. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it really depends. Mr. Fish, it's kind of weird that I'm calling you Mr. Fish. I'm answering Mr. Fish's comments. Mike, yeah, when it comes to the Rhino and the Carnage, a lot depends on what you have in your hangar, like in your lineup. My suggestion is, if you don't have that many hangar slots, I would go with the Rhino. Because if you've only got 4 bots, you better make sure that they count and they have a lot of health, right? So I would probably lean more towards the Rhino. If you have 5 hangar slots, it will depend on other things. It will depend on what your other bots are, like what you're running, what weapons. And you might find, say, like the Carnage Double Thunder more suitable because you need something close range. Or you might run Double Zeus on it because you need something with medium range. So, you know, there's a lot of variables to take into account. It depends on a lot of different things. But if you only have 4 hangar slots, I would go with the Rhino first. Hey, Jeff. I haven't seen you around, Jeff. It's been a while. I saw you posting in the other chat. Yeah, I just think once you have your 5th hangar slot, it's over and done with. And the beauty about having the 5th hangar slot is you can use it to utilize when you're playing in the lower levels. So you will find that you actually win more games and you will get gold easier because you have 5 bots. But I definitely think that the fifth hangar slot is, in terms of value, it is worth more than the best bot with the best weapons or equipped. That's how much value the 5th hangar slot has. Yeah, I've tried the Carnage with 2 trebuchets, but you know, personally, I don't really like it because if the enemy gets close to you, you can't do anything. That bot is useless. So that's why I prefer running Thunders. Okay, see you, Anthony. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I'm gonna be signing off now, and I'm hoping that this live stream was able to record at 720 HD. But I'll take a look at it because I noticed that's one thing that changed in my live streams, and I'm not sure what caused it to change. I think I might have accidentally changed the setting, so I'm hoping that it saves us in HD this time. Rockstar, yeah, sometimes the WWR Moby forum, sometimes that page doesn't load up. So you just have to keep on trying. If it doesn't work now, try in like 20 minutes time or so, or an hour. Okay, so see you guys, and I will catch you in the next stream. I might even stream tomorrow. See you, Jeff. See you guys. Cheers.